Naomi Home presents the Hollywood Metal Bunk Bed Assembly video. Before we begin, please make sure to have the assembly instructions on hand to follow along and have all the parts listed. This bunk bed comes as shown with the included hardware for attaching the bunk bed into the wall to make it more stable. To get started, connect part number 6 and 7 in between parts number 4 and 5. Use 3F washers and 3D bolts on part number 4 to attach parts number 6 and 7. Similarly, use 3F washers and 3D bolts on part number 5 to attach parts number 6 and 7. Pause here and repeat these steps one more time. Next, place a part number 3 on top of each of your connected parts number 4 and 5. Up next, place 3 parts number 12 in between the 2 parts number 11. Connect the parts in place by using 3 C bolts on each part number 11. Now let's place part number 8 in between both parts number 4. Use 3F washers and 3D bolts on each side of parts number 4 to attach part number 8 in place. Place part number 1 in between both parts number 3. Use 4F washers, 2B bolts, 2C bolts, and 2E bolts on each side of parts number 3 to attach part number 1 in place. Place part number 8 in between both parts number 5. Use 3D bolts and 3F washers on each side to attach part number 8 in place. Now, let's connect part number 2 in between both parts number 3. Use 3F washers, 2D bolts, 1 AE bolt, and 1 E bolt to connect part number 2 in place. Use 4F washers, 2B bolts, 2D bolts, and 2E bolts to connect the other side. Insert part number 9 in between both parts number 7. Use 2C bolts and 2G washers on each side to connect part number 9 in place. Make sure that part number 9 is placed with the pre-made hole insert upwards. Install the O-piece onto part number 9. Up next, place 4 parts number 17 in between parts number 1 and 2. Connect the parts in place by using 4 bolts on each side of parts number 1 and 2. Connect 2 parts number 14 in between both parts number 8. Use 4 bolts to attach the parts in place. Insert both parts number 15 to both sides of parts number 8 by using 4 AE bolts. Position 2 parts number 10 onto the bottom of the pre-made holes in part number 9. Attach the parts together by using 2B bolts. Insert 18 parts number 16 in between parts number 1 and 2 as shown. Similarly, install 18 part number 13 in between both parts number 8. In addition, secure your parts number 13 and 16 by using all 72mm pieces. Use 42N pieces to add stability. Place them as shown in parts number 13, 14, 15, and 16. Finally, use 4A bolts to attach the ladder in place. And there you have it. Your Hollywood metal bunk bed is complete and ready for use. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share for more Naomi Home content. You can find the product link and more in the description below.